Important to spend time with children, but it's also important to help develop independence in children. That's what we're going to talk about today. I'm Dr. Scott Taransky. I head up the National Center for Biblical Parenting, and we help parents with all kinds of challenges that they find in family life. Now, some children rely too heavily on their parents to relieve their boredom or solve their problems or just address challenges that they're facing in life. And it's good for children to come to parents, but it's also helpful for parents to develop in their children a sense of independence. They can solve problems for themselves. How are we going to do that? Well, I would suggest that sometimes parents act as the cruise directors for children in their lives to deal with boredom. And I think that sometimes it's best to help children develop more creativity inside of themselves. You might say to a child, I want you to sit down and think of some things that you can do that don't involve electronics that will solve your boredom problem, and find something you can do and report back to me. So now we're forcing that child into the workshop of their heart to use their own brain for creativity instead of relying on parental guidance to solve their problems. We can give them ideas, but we want to foster the sense of independence. If a child's having trouble with a problem and they just keep bringing it to the parent, sometimes you just want to say, well, that's a problem. What would you do to solve that? Or would you like to hear how other children solve those kinds of problems? See, what we're doing is we're helping children to learn how to solve problems on their own. When children gravitate to parents to solve their problems, then sometimes parents find themselves in an awkward position, an awkward place where they're doing more for their children than is helpful. This is a great opportunity for kids to learn and to grow and to develop, and problems become this seed bed where children can move into new areas of their lives. They can develop more independence and they can move forward. Sometimes in the mornings, parents will spend more time with their children, telling them what to do. Could we transfer some of the morning routine to a child where the child has to look at a list and watch the clock in order to get things done? Now, some children are not ready for that. Some of our kids with ADHD that we work with need a lot more parental guidance to help them to be successful. But we're working toward that independence to help children experience the internal character they need to face the challenges of life.